everybody, and welcome to TK's Mugen Saturday Slamfest, episode 19, for May 14th, 2016. Opening this chapter will be Doc's boxing champion, Little Mack. He had a very close encounter with fellow straight-edge superstar CM Punk, but fell short in his KO attempt. Can this prodigy finally land that vital uppercut to end MJ's chances at another win? Speaking of MJ, the King of Pop got deflated by Squid Girl's sharp tentacles, so a victory here would give him a glimmer of hope. Whose bad luck will end? Random stage, let's get down there and find out. Hope you all enjoy. Should be a most intriguing opener to get episode 19 rolling. Woo! Little Mack, Michael Jackson, in the DDD Stadium Arena stage. Engage, here we go. Right, MJ starts with an aerial confetti shot. Mack pinned in the corner, and MJ, oh man, gets a jab from Mack. Now Mack gets pounded back by more confetti, and man, Little Mack getting confetti juggled by MJ, who's keeping up the pressure, and the confetti kick on the landing, awesome hard. And MJ escapes round one with a damn near flawless. This is probably the best I've seen him perform. Round two, come on, Mack, fight back harder. I see MJ starts with an aerial confetti blast. It was like Little Mack pinned in the corner, tries for some low jabs, ends up whiffing them all pretty badly. Now MJ spamming the confetti kick, Mack on the defensive. Mack stuck in the corner, MJ going on defensive using his knee, and Mack whiffs the KO punch. MJ spamming the confetti some more, backs Mack into the corner. MJ jumps in, starts burying him with the confetti kick. Mack whiffs that high punch and the low jabs. MJ spacing perfectly at the moment. Little Mack whiffs another KO punch. MJ trying to stay on it here, keeping his spacing up and his knee to block Mack's fist. And Mack trying to get in, but the confetti kick whacks him across the arena. Jeez Louise, MJ with his most dominant performance ever in the history of this new series. He completely plowed through Little Mack like he was a jobber. 2-0. Little Mack, what has happened? You pushed CM Punk hard and now you lost to MJ, getting completely run down? Jeez, what has happened? I have no words for this, folks. But hey, all of MJ's fans are probably very happy with this outcome. Hey, Rock, you gotta be astonished with this. MJ with a solid 2-0 win over Mack. Damn near double flawlessing him. That's utterly shocking. And Mack, I really hope he rebounds from this, otherwise it might be Jobber City for him permanently. And MJ, this might be a nice win to rebuild his career. A great start indeed. We'll see if he can rack up his second win later. Anyways, a very surprising singles opener to begin episode 19. Anyways, be right back, folks, as I shine up for singles set number 2. BR-friggin' Alrighty, Mugenites, welcome back to episode 19 of TK's Mugen Saturday Slamfest. I had to go back and replay that round 2 of Mack vs. MJ, and it turns out that the King of Pop sealed up a flawless. Congrats to the dance legend for picking up that accolade. Easily the best performance he has ever had, and maybe he could gain some monster momentum with this win later. With that being said, let's focus on the here and now with Setsuna and Shin Kazuma. I can promise you one thing here, this one won't be lopsided. Setsuna ripped apart Siegfried in his debut match, while Kazuma incinerated Fox McCloud with his fierce flames. So both are looking to continue their push to the top, and may just have a classic along the way. Who will obtain more bragging rights? Random stage, decide that outcome, please. Hope you all enjoy. Who will bring the heat to this kitchen? I'm looking forward to finding out. Setsuna, Shin Kazuma, should be a spectacular showdown. Engage, here we go. Kazuma opens up the fireball to the dive kick to the jabs. Setsuna with a counter sword slice catches Kazuma good. Now a fireball right back at Setsuna's grill. Setsuna trying to block the electrical dive kick, gets a sword uppercut, and now Kazuma trying to attack his way back in, and Setsuna keeping him at bay with the sword slashes. Kazuma advancing him with the fireballs. Setsuna keeping up that string of katana slashes. Now see Kazuma missed the jab, gets caught by the sword uppercut a little bit. Now Setsuna catches him with the electrical orb sword slash. Fireball grills Setsuna twice. Man, very back and forth, and Setsuna trying for some sweep kicks and the aerial sword slashing. Now Kazuma tries to counter with a fireball, tries to advancing guard. Setsuna grabs him on the landing, body slams him. Now tries for another grab, ends up missing. Now Kazuma gets him with the fireball. Now Setsuna trying to block Kazuma's jabs, ends up getting a ground slam with that dark energy. Katana uppercut counter from Kazuma. Dark flame sword slash offs Kazuma. And Setsuna barely escapes round 1 with the win. Round 2, let's see if Kazuma can sneak his way back in the door. Engage again. Alright, Fireball opening up. Let's see Setsuna power charging. Electrical drill kick. Right to that electrical fist. Ends up paralyzing Setsuna a little bit. Now goes for some jabs. Let's see, now Setsuna caught by the katana uppercut from Kazuma. Now Kazuma buried in the corner. Setsuna trying to sword slash him. Fireball right to the electrical dive kick. Right to the katana uppercut. Now Setsuna grabs Kazuma, throws him down into that low kick. Tries for an aerial sword string. Now a big jump kick into the aerial string. Takes out Setsuna. And Kazuma taking command of round 2 right away. Sheesh. And now we are pushing it into an epic round 3. Engaged for the last time. Who will take it? Alright, Setsuna leaps over the fireball. Gets caught by the second one. Now see Kazuma missed the aerial knee. Now it looks like Kazuma goes invisible. Hits him with the fireball. Setsuna leaping over. Kazuma trying to find him. And Setsuna rolling around. Kazuma with the sweep kick right to the electrical fist. Let's see, now Setsuna grilled by a fireball. Another one. And Setsuna trying to find his rhythm here. Gets a grab on Kazuma. Throws him down. Missed the low kick. And the sword string. Let's see, now gets caught by the fireball. Katana uppercut. Setsuna nearly finished off here. Setsuna whips the dark flame sword slash. And Kazuma now grilling him with his flame fatality. Man, what a shame. Setsuna found his rhythm in round 1 and he all of a sudden lost it in the last 2. Death, blood, gore, and I missed that whole entire speech. Anyways, Kazuma with a colossal comeback in round 2 and round 3. Did not let up on Setsuna at all as he seals up the 2-1 win. Man, poor Setsuna, he tried, but clearly Shin Kazuma's speed is far superior. And that advancing guard and the fireballs, and of course that paralyzing fist that'll prevent you from doing any kind of special to get yourself back in the game. Kazuma using all of his specials to the utmost greatest effect. Hopefully Setsuna can find his way back in the next single set. I mean, at least he forced a round 3 on Kazuma, and not many could do that. And Kazuma, with another major to his resume, well, he can add it on to his old record from my old series. Anyways, we'll see if Kazuma can barrel forward. God, I can't even pronounce names right today. Blah. Well, we'll see if Kazuma can push forward and get some more majors. This is a great one to start with this new series. Anyways, folks, stay tuned as I prepare doubles match number 1. Hopefully the double sets will deliver more dynamite. Be right back, all. We are back, Jack, with more TK's Mugen Saturday Slamfest episode 19. Now we dig into the doubles ditch. Opening things up here will be Team Pokemon's Jigglypuff and Porygon Z, who escaped with a pretty powerful win over Team Mega Man 9's Tornado Man and Hornet Man. However, Team Killer Instinct Cinder and Glacius are looking to pull the plug on their party by burning and freezing them to their very cores, as I'm sure they are still steaming from that fall to Team River City Ransom. Who will take this vital victory? Random stage, let us know right away. Hope you all enjoy. Oh, the special spam. It's going to be sheer insanity. Jigglypuff, Porygon Z, Cinder, Glacius in this wrestling ring. Engage, here we go. Alright, Jigglypuff pushes that up smash headbutt. Now PZ gets in, tries to attack Cinder. Cinder with the sweep kicks and the low jabs. And Jigs paired off with Glacius on the other side. Now Jigs with the rapid jumps to Glacius. PZ blasting Cinder back with that signal beam. Now Jigs getting in with the rapid pounds. Hyper beam special for PZ. Blast Glacius to Kingdom Come. Now they're double teaming the crap out of Cinder. Jigs with the rapid jabs. Following PZ's headbutt. Super effective. There goes Cinder. And Team Pokemon nearly escaped with the flawless in round 1. Round 2, come on, Killer Instinct, fight back harder, please. I see Glacius starts with an Ice Spike uppercut, catches Jigs out of the air. Now PZ throwing up the Light Screen, goes for the Hyper Beam, following Jigs. Melee attacks, good God. Now PZ with the Psychic Special, snapping right to drain the Jigs down air drill. Man, nice combo from PZ and Jigs. Now PZ spent with a single beam. It was like Glacius got wasted. Rapid jumps from Jigs off Cinder. And Team Pokemon run them down just as effortlessly at round 2 as they seal up a super convincing 2-0 beatdown.
Dang, sleepy already? I must be good at my job. Jigglypuff!
Yeah, I know that's not what Jigglypuff sounds like, but I wanted to give some kind of voice to her. Ugh. Or him, because the lady just keeps arguing it's a he Jigglypuff, not a she. Sorry, man. I'll just say Jigs, I'm not going to say any gender anymore, I promise. Anyways, Jigglypuff and PZ, man, wow. They wasted Killer Instinct without any kind of effort. Cinder and Glacius couldn't get any offense in, really. That's kind of sad, because they put up a much better fight against Kunio and Riki, but Jigs and PZ clearly superior. My goodness. One-sided beatdowns left and right. Sometimes you can't help that, folks. I guess episode 19 is looking to be a big 2-0 episode here. I mean, we got the round 3, but Kazuma did dominate Setsuna in the last 2 rounds, so I don't know. Bleh. Hey, it is what it is. Still, we got some pretty interesting fights coming up, so maybe we'll get some epic round 3s with the last 2. So BRB as I whip them up. Hang on, folks. I is backs with more dynamic doubles action for episode 19. Now, this set should be quite unique. We have Team Little Busters back in action. Rid and Cood show some exceptional chemistry in their first fight against Game & Watch and Duck Hunt. But can they match moves with Team WWF's Phenom in The Undertaker and the bad guy Razor Ramon? They absolutely buried Shampoo and Kuno under their impressive and aggressive melee strings. This could be a surprisingly stellar set. Let's shoot down to a random stage. Hope you all enjoy. Really hope all 4 of them bring it to the forefront, baby. I want to see some red-hot action. Team Little Busters, Team WWF, Western Capital, engage, here we go. As he Red runs in with the sweep kick to Undertaker, Razor missed a body splash on Cood. Now Red pairing off a Taker summons a cat, missed a Fat Cat summon. Razor knocks Cood down, gets an uppercut on Red from the air. See now Undertaker choke slamming Cood some. Red summons the Fat Cat, ends up whiffing down on Taker. Taker gets a series of choke slams on Cood. Razor with the jumping blade arm. Now as he Red attacking both Taker and Razor, Cood sandwiching him between Red's Fat Cat summon. Little Busters bringing it back. Cood with the body dive. Now Red assisting on the ground with her melee string. Taker and Razor trying to fight back with drop kicks. Tombstone shot to the back of Red. Now a tombstone to Cood. Now Razor gets a string of fists on Cood from behind. Cood nearly off here. Taker with drop kick to Red. Now see now Cood tries for a sweep kick. Ends up throwing Razor high up in the air. Red with the low kick takes Taker out. And Razor off to the corner by Cood. And Little Busters barely pulling through round 1. They had like an inch of life left. Round 2, see if WWF can fight back harder. Right, Taker missed the aerial knee, tries to get behind Cood, and ends up hitting Red with that combo. Now Razor with the dropkick blocked by Cood. Fat Cat summon catches Taker, and now Red goes for a cat summon. Looks like it whips Taker, but catches Razor a little bit. Now Razor getting sandwiched between Red and Cood right now. Taker spinning some soul waves. As now Cood gets an aerial string off Razor, launching him across the road. Now Taker jumping in, and Razor gets off early. Now Taker launched by Cood's uppercut. Taker gets up, ends up getting thrown up in the air by Cood, lands hard on the ground. Now Red spamming baseballs from afar, summons the Fat Cat. Cood throws Taker up in the air. Taker decked by Red's baseball to his demise. And Little Busters with a far more convincing win in round 2 as they lock it up 2-0. I did not expect Taker and Razor to fight that good in round 1, surprisingly. I thought their big body size was going to work against them. Well, it did in round 2 because Red and Cood chained their combos a lot better. Razor and Taker did a good job isolating them in round 1 and they nearly had it there, but Little Buster still too much for them, clearly. Taker and Razor did put up a valiant effort, but it wasn't enough. Maybe they'll see another win in their 3rd set later. And Little Busters continuing to pick up the momentum. That's 2 teams under their belt now. And maybe a 3rd win will be in their future. We'll see. Alrighty, folks. We are going to be entering the main event shortly. I have to go take a drink of water, get my throat primed and ready. She can't even talk now. That's what happens when I start wasting my voice like that. I start slipping up and stuttering. Kind of annoying, but that's the way it goes, I guess. Anyways, be right back as I prepare the main event. Be again, peoples. This is it, Mugenites. The 3v3 main event of episode 19 is about to unfold before our very eyes. A major victory is up for grabs here. Team DC's The Flash, Batman, and Green Lantern managed to get by Dimension X's terrifying teamwork with their incredible versatility. Today, that mixed bag will be tested against the Hall of Fame Powerpuff Girls in Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup. They may very well be the champions of this particular division, as I don't think they were ever defeated in 3v3 in my Mixed Up Mugen Mayhem series, so whoever gets it done, it's gonna be an incredible accolade going on their resume. Primal Rage got absolutely ravaged, and if the superheroes aren't careful, the same fate could be awaiting them. Let's hightail it to a random stage. Hope you all enjoy, and I pray to the Mugen gods above that this 3v3 main event will deliver and go to round 3. Here's hoping!
No evil shall escape my sight.
Team DC, Team PPG, in the San Francisco ring. 3v3 main event, engage, here we go. Alright, see, the Power Puffs launches superheroes across the stage. Now Flash trying to get jabs in, Batman spacing with the Batarangs. Green Lantern going for the Horn and Eye, drilling all 3 Power Puffs. Batman spamming the Batarang, gets cut off by Blossom's Maximum. Uppercut to Green Lantern, Flash gets in with the Rapid Jab, slams Blossom good. Now see, Flash goes for the Super Rapid Jab, catches Buttercup and bubbles some. Now Batman trying to toss the Batarangs around some more. Green Lantern kicking Blossom with the Ice Clone. Now goes for the Horn and Eye on Blossom, ends up blocking. Now Bubbles goes for the Maximum, catches all 3 superheroes. Buttercup whips the machine gun, gets the ground pound. Now see a ground pound following Bubbles uppercut, catches all 3 superheroes. Now Bubbles walloping on Flash. Green Lantern unloading the energy torpedoes. Now Blossom goes for the Ice Harpoon special. Buttercup launched by an uppercut. And now see Buttercup getting slammed back. Flash trying to zip around the ring. As the Batman unloading more Batarangs. Flash gets the Rapid Jabs off. Green Lantern off, Blossom knocked down. Now Buttercup goes for the Maximum. It was like Blossom's down. Buttercup goes for the Maximum. And Bubbles trying to get a roundhouse off on Flash. Big uppercut. There goes Flash now. Batman left to fend for himself. And Buttercup and Bubbles take him out. Well, the superheroes managed to take Blossom out, but the Powerpuffs, Buttercup, and Bubbles bring it back in round 1. Round 2, see if the superheroes can force it harder. Alright, Flash getting sandwiched. Now Bubbles goes for the I-beam. Bubbles with the kick. Oh, Blossom with the kick, sorry. Freezes Batman and Green Lantern with the Edge Clone. Now Flash going for the... Oh, looks like he whiffed his special. Now Bubbles goes for the Maximum. Looks like Bubbles missed it, though. Now Flash goes for the Rapid Jabs. Ends up slamming Buttercup and Blossom good. Batman attacking on the sweep kicks. Green Lantern with that green energy fist or green energy spike thing. See how Buttercup rolls away. Blossom going for the electrical level 3 special. Ends up zapping Flash good. Now Bubbles tacks on the I-beam. Flash getting fried pretty good. There he goes. Now Green Lantern trying to block Blossom's jabs. Oh man, Blossom with the aerial string with that frost shot. Batman knocked to his death and Green Lantern in deep trouble now. Bubbles goes for the I-beam. Blast Green Lantern in the corner. Oh, how unfortunate. The superheroes tried, but they couldn't get it done either. Taking a round off the girls is proving to be very difficult. The PPG is still showing their utter dominance in 3v3. Another 2-0 to chalk up on their resume. Although DC managed to ground Blossom in round 1, but that's about the closest the team has gotten to actually taking out a Powerpuff in 3v3 so far. Maybe my higher level teams later on will put up more of a fight. We can only hope. Well, a nice try from Flash, Green Lantern, and Batman. Looks like they'll have to do more training to keep up with my heavier hitters later. But you know, they gave it the best they had, so can't really get mad at them. Hopefully they'll recover with another win later. Well, sorry the main event didn't deliver, folks, but when the PPGs are involved, that's no guarantee, considering they tend to 2-0 quite often. So yeah, maybe episode 20's main event will be better, we can only hope. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed episode 19 regardless, and stay tuned for next weekend when I do episode 20. We'll have some more spectacular battles then. See you all then. Peace friggin' out. All.